Here's the store. Jeez, what is this? Complete map pack? You can you can buy the location of all the items. Okay. I mean, at a certain point, you should just watch a stream. You know what I mean? You don't really want to figure stuff out and find stuff out. Also, or you just don't want to Google, right? I guess you want to find a location for stuff. Why would you need it on a map pack for it? I mean, you could literally just type into Google. I mean, maybe I'm misunderstanding. Unique gear chest map. Adds a new map filter that reveals the locations of all gear chests. Each rewards you with unique weapons and gear. So it just reveals the locations. It doesn't actually, it's not access to new gear. It's just territory artifacts map. Reveal locations of all territory artifacts on your map. Reveal all OPA locations on your map. Jeez. I'm sorry, but I just think that's embarrassing. I mean, if you put in gameplay that you think is tedious, that's not fun. If you think it's not fun, then don't put it in. Don't put it in and then give an option for people to avoid it by paying you more money. I mean, why not just give them a toggle so they can toggle it? They've already paid for the game. Why are you asking them to pay more money in order to add an icon on the map? I mean, that's just absurdly gratuitous. I just feel like if you think it's something that some players aren't going to think is fun, then just give them the ability to toggle it off, like toggle map locations, right? Or make it part of an easier difficulty where things show up on the map. You know? Don't try to monetize it. That's just... it's embarrassing. What is this? Go to Ubisoft Connect. Oh, you have to install Ubisoft Connect. Okay. Alright. Tour of the store is completed. Rock says, yeah, game devs are addicted to microtransactions. And before that said, this was an issue in Origins, except it was pay for XP so that you could get through the story missions, since the story missions were level gated. Yeah, I remember that. That's shameful. It's absolutely shameful. Game devs are addicted to my trick record. It's like, you know, give me a break. The game's $60. If you make a great game, you can sell 10 million copies. So what is that? $600 million? No, obviously you don't make all of that. There's you know, your platform and, you know, per game, depending on the game, depending on if it's digital. I forget what the actual margins are, but I'm pretty sure it's like, I think it's like $20 a game now. Everything's said and done. So what is that? $120 million? I mean, at least in the initial sales, not to mention like long tail sales and then DLC content and everything, which with DLC content, you're making pretty much, you know, you're making a lot more on that. So, percentage-wise. I should look up what the current information is around that. Alright, our rations are full. So I can't hoard. I can't hoard heals. So we'll get moving. Looks like you can climb any surface. You're a pro mountain climber. That's cool. Let's do a little rotation here at the beginning of the game. Check out the environment. Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, like, this is just my initial impressions, just right off the bat. Visually, the opening sequence was great. It's a very well, you know, just a nice, very nice looking game. The map is humongous. It feels like there's a big open world that you can explore. The environment is extremely well done. It feels natural. I feel like those kind of microtransactions just kind of undermine.
One of Kjotve's men. I need to be careful.
I think they undermine the vision of the design. Where
Best not to
it's
draw
like, okay, let's put
here.
it in because it, you know, we think it's good design, but then we're gonna put in something that allows for people to pay their way out of the design. So that's like, you're just saying that you don't think your design is very good when you do that. You... Okay, that's all food. Okay. Grab some arrows. Predator arrows. One of the abilities I saw for arrows, or for like a bow build, is like an arrow that you can kind of control the direction of. I feel like, I mean, it looks fun, right? But there's a certain point where it's like, are we still supposed to be in a historical like world, or have we moved into a fantasy world where there's where you can affect physics? Alright, I'm gonna point blank shoot him in the head. Well, like the run to the slide sneak. No way in the... Oh, we did it. Okay, come on. Really? Let's see. That box had an extremely high evasion score. Kjotve's commands. Rigwolf, prepare the child of Varen for the slavers. You may use the others for your blood sacrifice. Kjotve. Cool. Iron ore and leather. So, visual on stream looks good now. Looks solid. Let me know if it becomes questionable again. So, can I just not go and do the beginning quest and just run around the world? Curious. I'm obviously gonna be... I want to focus on the main story quest to really get through everything, but... How funny would it be to go off and then come back. Come back super powerful. Header strand. By the way, we should probably save, huh? We do that.
Should be cautious around here.
Oh. He detected me. Run away. Oh. Yeah, nothing on me. How did I miss that? Oh, in the face. I don't see any other enemies, but I keep seeing this red line appear on my map. Oh, it's just a restricted area. I don't know what that means exactly. I don't see any other enemies. Go down and see if there's some loot. Notice to the outlawed. Do not steal from Kjotve, and the wolves will leave us be. The life and land of Raven Clan is ours for the taking. Speaking of loot, I should probably have checked the guys. Oh cool, I was able to get my arrows back. Where's the other guy's corpse? Oh, here. Maybe it's just a percentile chance? Just ran right into that guy. And then got an arrow back. Alright, nothing too exciting over here. Although it says that there's, what, like gold? Big gold bars on the map. It's like 3 meters away. Okay, this is the test. Can you swim? I'm gonna use it. It's like you can't climb up icicles. Which makes sense. Okay. Can I climb up the pole? Yes. No? Looks like it makes you leap off. You can kind of parkour, run up the pole, but you can't. Wealth. Odin's sight highlights and reveals nearby wealth. Oh. Aim. Cool. Yes, glowing loot chest. Carbon ingot. It's nice. I like you can just kind of push towards a ladder, and it just has you kind of grapple on. Grapple on. You don't have to push a button. Cool, so our little side adventure was rewarding.
Clash of iron. There is fighting nearby. Dag, you old hound. You live.
I do. Slipped away in the sword clash. And what of you?
Kjotve tried to sell me off. A mistake he'll regret.
Not today, he won't. I saw him board a ship at Avaldsnes not long ago. Sailed east, leaving our crew behind.
There must still be time to save our men. I will find them. You ready the longship.
You glory hound? You would take the rescue for yourself, so the victory song is written about you.
I could storm the beach then, slay 24 men, seize our dragon boat, and hoist the sail in triumph. Up to you.
No, I will take the beach. A far more dangerous path. You search the longhouse for our crew. Oh, and here. This corpse will not have need of it.
Go. I'll meet you by the ship.
Okay, there are 3 main slots for weapons. Each weapon is unique and comes with their own fighting style. Weapons equipped in the main hand will supply your main source of damage and fighting style. Shields can also be equipped in this hand for a more defensive approach. Secondary hand. A weapon or shield can be equipped in the secondary hand to offer a supporting fighting style. Two-handed weapons. Two-handed weapons will use both weapon slots. Bows. Alongside your melee weapons, a bow is always equipped for long-ranged attacks. There are 3 types of bows. Each type uses its own ammo. See the stats page in the inventory to have more details on your current build. Alright, stats is all Left stick. A lot of stats. Pretty cool. Looking forward to more of an RPG kind of progression. Animus, what's that? Change Ivor's appearance. Okay, at any point you can switch. Territories. Throughout your adventure, territories and their quests will be displayed. Quests and tracking. Tracking a quest will update the information shown on the map, compass, and in-game log. Rigafalica. Okay. They're organized by locations. Honorbound. Part of Battle of the Northern Way. A Viking hero must rescue their crew from a mortal enemy. Tutorials, everything you've learned so far. Remember a tutorial on parkour. This is our codex, our database. So factions in Norway, bandits. Bandit groups thrived in the 9th century and were found all across the 7 kingdoms. They were mostly made up of the impoverished, the disenfranchised, and the plain scoundrels who sought to make a living off violence and intimidation. Vikings. In Old Norse, a Vikinger was a Norse man or woman who went raiding for gain and glory, both for themselves and their clan. To go a Viking was one of the most exhilarating feats of bravery anyone could imagine. Over time, the word Viking became a general term to describe the hordes of Norsemen who raided and settled various parts of Europe between the 8th and 11th centuries. Somewhat less barbaric than their initial depictions, Vikings were in fact part of a larger and more complex social structure, as likely to trade with another culture instead of killing them. Enemies. Militia. Militia fight dirty. They throw mud and dirt to blind opponents and hammer away with makeshift clubs and crude sea-axes. They gang up against their strongest opponent first and are perfectly happy to take cheap shots when their enemies are incapacitated. Viking are solid fighters able to smash through shields with their bearded axes. However, their undisciplined nature results in a shocking lack of organized tactics. Okay. Alright, so we'll equip the shield on our secondary hand.
Avasnes, where that Oathbreaker is holding my crew.
Let's go down here first and see if there's any loot. here we go again. What is it with these? The third crate, you just can't target. Its hitbox is super small.